All right, y'all. It is time. Oh, well, I gotta go into the date, huh? It is January the 11th, 2024. It's a Saturday. I'm wearing my Chiefs attire, even though they're not playing today. It's my day off, so I'm enjoying it. And, enjoying it what I can. Angela got stuck in the driveway this morning, so we got her out. And, so she is finally free from her stuff, and she is able to go to work and got the pets where they needed to go because they had an appointment too to get their nails cut. So got all that taken care of, and today is the 11th, like I said, and it is time for the questions of the day. So we'll just get right into it because it is right around lunchtime and I am hungry. So let's see what we got for the 11th. All right, so for the 11th of January, for the Black Book first, the actual question. So 11th of January, it asks, who can you count on the most in your life right now? Who can I count on the most in my life right now? I would say God more than anybody, but other than God, the obvious answer. I would say I can count on my parents and my sister, and I can count on my fiance. So there you go. Those are the people that I can count on the most in my life right now. I can't really put one above the other. I count on them a lot, especially like this morning. I mean, we were all trying to help each other get Angela's car out, and then we were all at the same token. I also received help this morning getting the pets their nails cut, so I'm gonna go with that answer. All the above. Without all of us together, it just doesn't work sometimes, and today is just one of those days. Definitely, it's just a reminder that without them, it just doesn't work. So sometimes. But at any rate, here we go. So we got this one, and let's see what questions we've got. I think I usually answer about 5 of these questions a day, so I know I'm not there yet because I didn't look. These questions don't look familiar. Okay, these do. That doesn't. Okay, here we go. I think we're on this page. Yeah, I ended with the hardest loss. So today, do you like sunny days or rainy days more? Sunny days, without a shadow of a doubt. Although I'm going to say this. I'll have fun on either day. It doesn't matter. It just, like, for example, if it's a sunny day and it's the weekend, right? So it's a weekend, it's a sunny day, and we're talking about sunny like summer, right? Otherwise, if it's a cold winter day, I treat that one, no matter if the sun is out or not, I usually treat that just like it is. It's a rainy day outside. Whereas I just stay in, play video games, just pamper myself, whatever. Just sit down, relax, watch movies on those weekends. I still have a good time. It's just I don't go out and do much. I just kind of stay around. But on sunny days, sunny summer days, spring days, when the weather is nice outside, then I go out and do stuff. I find some events that's going on around me and go and have some fun. Usually take my dog Daisy with me, and we have a good time. So I would pick the sunny days just because it's more eventful, and I can go out and meet more people, and I enjoy that, and I enjoy getting the dog out. But because I know Daisy loves it too. But as far as, at the same time, if it is like today, where even though the sun is out, it's cold, it's winter, or on rainy days, I I still have fun. It's still an okay day. I make the best of it, and I stay at home. Like I said, play video games, watch movies, and just relax and get myself, get my batteries recharged before I go back to work. So that's the situation. Um, let's see. Now, days when I work, it doesn't really matter whether it's raining or sunny. It doesn't matter. I'm working. So, by the time I get off, usually I get off around 4, right? So, during the summertime, though, you've got more time to enjoy your day, I guess. So, I still pick the sunny day because then I can still come home and barbecue and stuff like that, even though I just got off work. It's not like barbecuing is going to take that much energy to do. So, barbecue, stuff like that. I pick those days over rainy days because rainy days you can't really go out and barbecue or anything. So now I'm making myself hungry just thinking about it. Like, oh, barbecue, but the weather sucks out there right now to do any barbecuing. Let's see here. What it does the typical Friday look like? What does your typical Friday night look like? Well, just like this Friday night, it just really depends first off if I have to work the overtime or not. So I guess overtime isn't a typical one. But typical Friday night is like, okay, so we've already done Angela and I have already done our grocery shopping for the week cuz if it's her turn to shop for groceries cuz we get paid on opposite weeks. So if it's her turn to get groceries, then she gets it on Thursdays. If it's my turn, I do grocery shopping on Fridays because I get paid on Friday, she gets paid on Thursday. So sometimes she'll cheat and get it Wednesday night because she's already got some money saved up. Fine by me. But at any rate, so typical Friday night. Of course, we've already got all that stuff done. Um, it's a movie night basically here at this house. We watch movies, TV shows, whatever, reminisce. If we want popcorn, we get some popcorn. Usually we'll eat some food from Wendy's or McDonald's or whatever. We just kind of treat ourselves, right? Because we made it through the end of the work week. So whoever got paid gets us some food, and we just. I know it sounds bad with the fast food, but we don't do fast food all the time. It's just basically that one day on the weekends, and it's just for. If that sounds bad, it sounds bad, but we do that just for, hey, we got through the work week. Congratulations. It's not always just fast food necessarily. It's also different restaurants, but like I said, that's our like treat to ourselves for getting through the work week is that we eat out and have or we eat in more or less and have like a movie night here at the house, or we'll go out and see a movie if there's one that we want to go see, and that's what we do on Friday nights. So that's our typical Friday night. Um, who's your favorite movie director, and what's your favorite movie from them? Steven Spielberg would be my favorite movie director, without a doubt. I think he's a producer now, but he was my favorite director growing up. Steven Spielberg, without a doubt. Favorite movie of his? Probably Jurassic Park. Um, but he had so many. Because I mean, like, yeah, I know he did E.T. E.T. was awesome. Um, I think he had a part in Beetlejuice. I have to go back and look. But I know he's one of my favorites. And also, I'm trying to think. But anyway, he'd be my favorite, without a doubt, Steven Spielberg. Growing up, who didn't like Steven Spielberg movies growing up? So there's so many to choose from that he did at that time. Let's see. So, what is the furthest you've ever got a paper airplane to fly? Shoot, I don't know. I would say because I think we did it as a science experiment a couple times in school. I would say probably the furthest I ever got one to fly, maybe 4 feet, 5. That's about it for me. I know some people have gotten 10 feet, 20 feet. Mine's a good solid 5. Oh, well. Let's see. What do you like the person you're becoming? How do you like the person that you're becoming? Yeah, for the most part. Like yes, and yes, I do say becoming because I know I'm closer to 40 right now, but the thing of it is like my life is everybody reaches that peak, right? Where your life is still coming together and mine's still coming together yet. Like I'm not done yet. So that's a fascinating thing about it. I think it more about my life is that things are not done yet. Like I'm not done building yet. I'm still building. I'm still creating. I'm still, you know, God willing, I'll still keep doing it. So, and who knows? Maybe there is no age where you stop. I don't know if there is an age where you stop becoming something. So, if anybody tells you that at a certain age you stop, they're lying. I've known people that are in their 80s and still becoming the person that they are. So I don't think there's any stop to that. Let's see. What's the highest you have ever jumped into the water from? Well, I've never jumped into the water because I can't swim, so that's an easy one. Um, Never happened. So there you go. What did you hate? And this will be my last question. What do or did you hate the most about dating or the dating process? I would say patience is the number one thing I hated about it. Well, two things I hated about it. I can go into detail, I guess, maybe three. But I know first off the patience that goes into it, right? Because you finally meet somebody that you're kind of that you can connect with, but just because you meet someone you connect with doesn't necessarily mean that they're the one. It just means that you're connecting with them. And it takes a lot of patience to see where that relationship is going. I've had that happen a few times where I was connecting with them, but it just didn't work out. And then, of course, you kind of get mad at yourself a little bit because you don't know if it was you that you're the reason why it didn't work out or what. And then you kind of. And then finally, I started embracing the fact that it really wasn't my fault or their fault. It's just it's fate. Bottom line, if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, it's not. You can't blame them, but you can't blame yourself either. You just got to pick yourself right back up and keep going. And finally, I found my fiance, so things are starting to finally are looking up again. But more than ever, I don't have to go out into the dating scene anytime soon. Although Angela and I still go out on dates quite a bit. Well, we call dates. We take each other to the movies, or maybe we'll go see an art thing or something, but we still take each other out on dates, even now. So that's not anything new. But yeah. Get down. Panther thinks. Get down. Get down. That's why you need to get down. Crazy cat. I'll get on to him here in a minute because he made a mess. That's why I don't like him getting up on that furniture. But at any rate, annoying cats. But, and I apologize. But yeah, that's the thing that I would say would be the one thing I would say was like, yes, patience. And then number two, the other thing that really gets me about the whole dating thing is we are now, which I didn't get then, I still don't get now. We are now in society where we're fighting more and more for women's rights all the time, right? Women have more of a say. And yet, it's the man that still has to ask the woman out. the man that has to get the door, the man that has to do this, the man that has to do that. And don't get me wrong, I am all for it. I'm still that guy that will get the door for my fiance. I'm still the guy that will, give her my coat if I need to. I walk on the correct side of the sidewalk. But here's my thing, and I'm not against that. Chivalry should still be a thing, irregardless. My thing is on the whole asking out part. I feel like if women are into a guy, they should be able to ask the guy out just as well as the guy should be able, to ask them out. And they're looking at you like, well, if the guy's just too shy, then I just move on. I'm like, no, I've often said that too. It's like, no, I really don't think you should, because you could be missing out on a good thing here. Just because he's shy doesn't mean the relationship won't work. It just means that he's shy. He's taken away by who you are as a person. That shouldn't keep you two from getting together. That just means that he's, it's a normal everyday thing. I wish that more women would ask guys out. I still say that to this day. I think more women should ask out men just as well as men ask out women. Now, for the whole chivalry thing, I still think men should open up doors. I still think that men should, do the manly thing. You know what I mean? But aside from that, yeah, when it comes to asking out women, I think more women should not be afraid to ask out men. I think it should be an even playing field there. Because you got to understand, back in the day, yes, that was a thing. Men asked out women. But here's the thing. Back then, women really couldn't say no, so much as they can now. Back then, you didn't really have as much of an opinion. But now women have more of an opinion. They can speak up for themselves. They can do all this. And that's great. I am all for it. But here's my thing. Now that you're able to finally talk for yourself, speak for yourself, have your own opinion, have your mindset, then you should be able to go out and get the guy that you want. So if that be the case, then you should be able to ask them out, same as they can ask you out. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to say yes. But I'm saying now you should have a voice too. It shouldn't just be them. Because at the end of the day, then you're still settling for whoever asked you out instead of... And in the back of your mind, you may always wonder what would have happened if that guy would have asked you out. But you'll never know because you never asked them out either. So that's my thing on it. I guess that's my two things about dating. Although I think dating has gotten a lot harder now here recently than what it was when I got out of it. It was starting to get hard then, but I think it's harder now with all the dating apps and everything else. But like if I ever had to get back into the dating scene again, I don't know, I might be lost. Let's hope it don't happen. But at any rate, that is all I got for y'all. That's the questions of the day. I have already went over what I normally do, but those are pretty good questions. So, that being said, I hope y'all liked the video. Peace out, and you can check out my Missouri Day of History and my 12 Days of Star Wars socks. And I'll also be working on my weekend video, Into the Dell. I'm going to try to record it sometime today, but I'm going to do some editing to it, so it probably won't be uploaded until Sunday. So just be on the lookout. It is still coming out, but it'll probably be out on Sunday. But at any rate, that is all I got for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.